Been 11 days since local police and the military surrounded Bobi Wine's home on the outskirts of the capital, Kampala. Bobi Wine was the runner-up in the recently concluded presidential elections, won by the incumbent President Yoweri Museveni. The High Court judge on Monday ordered that the state and its agencies should immediately vacate Bobi Wine's property. The ruling comes after Bobi Wine's lawyers petitioned court over his continued illegal detention at his home. Police accuse Bobi Wine of planning post-election protests. The singer-turned-politician rejected the poll results, alleging massive fraud. Local authorities say they will oblige by the court order, but will maintain surveillance on Bobi Wine. Ssenyange, SABC News, Kampala, Uganda.
Ugandan opposition leader Bobi Wine says security forces have not retreated from his house where he was under house arrest despite the earlier High Court ruling this morning. Wine and his wife have been under house arrest since the country went into the polls on January the 14th, as we indicated. The politician is now calling on African leaders to hold the Ugandan president to account.
This morning, the High Court of Uganda has ruled that the house arrest to which my wife and I have been subjected to for the last 11 days is illegal and unconstitutional, and the High Court has ordered the military and the police to vacate my house. Unfortunately, many hours later, the military and the police are still maintaining their siege over our house. Journalists have been blocked from accessing us. Our party officials have been blocked from accessing us, and our gates continued to be locked by the police and the military. My appeal to the regional and continental bodies, the East African community and the African Union, is to intervene in this matter. To President Cyril Ramaphosa and the African Union, it is a very, very loud silence from the African Union. The silence from the African Union is speaking volumes. The continued complacency and ignoring of the injustices that are being occasioned on the people of Uganda by General Museveni should be called out by the African leaders. We as young Africans look at our leaders, especially leaders of the continental bodies, to intervene in matters such as these blatant violation of human rights, the abuse of all democratic principles, the outright dictatorship, and the disrespect of the rule of law. My message also goes to the United Nations. We call upon them to stand practically for the values that they always profess: the rule of law, the respect of human rights, and the respect of the principles of democracy. We don't want to be suffering in the dark. We are part of the African continent. We are part of the international community.